Everybody. For now, I'm the only one here. So let me see. First, let me mix this. Still waiting for people to join my session. This is our fourth. This is the fourth live session I've had, both for the year, for the channel, for everything. Don't mind my hair. It's a struggle of somebody on low cut. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. Let me see who is going to be the first person to join my live session. Let me see who's gonna be the first person to join my live session. I just realized I forgot something. I was asking you guys on my YouTube, for my Facebook followers, if I should cut this hair, because I'm getting, I don't know, I'm used to, for those who are just seeing my face for the first time, hi, this is Storyteller, one and only Storyteller, and you're welcome to my channel. On this channel is all about love, kindness, and positive vibes. Okay, we talk about issues revolving around love, relationship, family, parenting, marriage, all forms of relationship. And so if you're seeing me for the first time, it's a pleasure to meet you. This is the one and only Storyteller, and yes, I'm a storyteller. I'm a blogger, a wife, a mom, an author. Yeah, if you scroll through some of my old videos, you'll see that I have 2 books on Amazon right now. I'm working on the 3rd one. I have a personal project I'm working on right now, and that's why my 3rd book didn't come out this December. Hey, I can see the first person online. I have 1 person online. Please just drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me. Drop a comment if you can hear me. Drop a comment so I'll know who it is. Please, I would love to read from you. Okay. So I was talking about my hair. For those who have known me for a while, I used to be on dreads. I actually just cut my locks this year after I've carried my natural hair for 10 years. I've carried, my locks were actually 4 years. 4 years, yeah. My locks were actually 4 years. I'm waiting for others. So please, if you join, just drop a comment so that 1, I will know that you're here and I can acknowledge your presence. 2, so that I'll know if you can hear me. Okay? Yeah. On my meal, this is all my makeup. Once I comb my hair, rub lip gloss, I'm good to go. So I was talking about my dreads, and I carried my dreads for like 4 years. Yes, I locked my hair in 2020, and so this was the fourth year. But I had to cut it. Not like I had to cut it. I just wanted to cut it. I wanted to see what I would look like. I've always wanted to see what I would look like on low cut. The last time I was on low cut was way back in secondary school, you know, and so I was like, let me see what it will look like. I left secondary school. Okay, junior secondary school, as a matter of fact, yeah, junior secondary school. And so I have another person joining. Please just drop a comment. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Let me turn off this fan. My fan is acting up. Okay. Yeah. The power supply has been very unstable. So the light is fluctuating, and so when it's fluctuating, it makes um it makes the fan to make some very careless noise. And yeah. So I was talking about my hair. I said the last time I was on low cut, I was in junior secondary school. After my GS3 from SS1, I started making my hair, and yeah, I've been making it since that SS1. Then 10 years ago, I please drop a comment so I'll know that you can hear me. Okay, I can see somebody is there. Please just drop a comment so I'll know that you can hear me. So um so I've not been on low cut. I've always wanted to just try what it would look like, what I would look like as an adult on low cut. And I've been talking to my husband about, wanting to try it out. I was like, no, why do you want to cut your hair? No, is your husband not alive? Our African people, and they believe that cutting your hair means that you're bereaved. Yeah, but eventually this year, to the glory of God Almighty, He gave me the go ahead, and so I took my locks down. If you scroll through previous videos, I think I cut my locks in May. I did a video about the transition process, so you can just scroll down on my channel and you'll watch the full video. Please drop a comment so that I'll know if you can hear me. Please, can you hear me? Please drop a comment so I'll know you can hear me. What was I saying? Okay, so basically I just wanted to try out what it looks like to be on low cut, and I'm actually loving it. It was lower than this, but my hair has grown a little more, and it's becoming difficult to comb it. Basically, every time I have to comb the hair, I struggle with headache. I'll just be having one kind of careless headache whenever I have to cut the hair, whenever I have to comb the hair, and it's not funny. So, so right now I was considering taking it down a little again. But the challenge with taking it down is that my hair is colored, and if I have to take it down, that means I'm going to be cutting off the dyed part and it will just be the black one. It means I have to dye it again. And my Anambra man was like, yeah, do it now. Take it down if you want to take it down and dye it again. I don't want to. I don't want to. And then I was sampling opinions, and to my surprise, everybody was like, that it looks lovely with this black with gold tips, that I shouldn't take it down. So I'm considering I have a big event. Yes, now that now brings me on Sunday, the 15th of December, which is in 2 days' time. I will be going live. That one is big live. That one's going to be a very huge live session. It's going to be massive. I have an event I'm covering, and I don't spill the beans. So meet me here on Sunday. I think I'll be dropping shorts, I'll be dropping snippets until the main event, the main cocoa, which will be like say around 12ish, around 12:01. Yeah, I'll be going live and you don't want to miss it. I've been talking about it since it seems like what's she trying to say? Sunday 12 noon. Sunday 15th December 12 noon. Meet me here on Gist with Storyteller. As it is hot, I'm going to be giving you live streaming from an exclusive event of the century. Please drop a comment so that I'll know that you can hear me and I'll see your name and I'll acknowledge you and appreciate you. Yeah. So yay, David Inachuku, I see you. Thank you for joining, David. Then okay, I was talking about my hair. So I'm currently considering what I'm going to do to it. So if you have an idea what I can do to it, number one, I don't want to cut it. Number two, I am concerned, not scared, but I'm concerned about applying chemical on it. But that is chemical. That is chemical too. So yeah, but I'm just being careful. Right now, I want you to know that I'm free to fly. I'm free to try out anything I want to try out on my hair. My husband has given me permission to do as I want. So maybe by next year I'll reattach my dreads. I still have my dreads. Yeah, I still have my locks. I see one like. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Then I was hoping that by now there'll be more people online so that I could table the matter that has been in my chest for some years and has been bothering me. Oh, David said I should do the dreads. Okay, I'll definitely go back to my dreads. There's no two way about it. I'll go back to my dreads, but that will be next year. So I have from now till like January to try my hands out on anything I want to do with my hair with this low cut. I've gotten the go ahead. So yeah, let me just enjoy it now because once I attach my dreads by next year, it's going to be back to status quo. There will be no time to, flex and do all of that. I see another person has joined. Please just help me by dropping a comment so that I'll see your name. And I have another person too. Thank you for joining. Please drop a comment so I'll see your name and I'll acknowledge and appreciate you. So now I'm done with my hair thing. I'm open to suggestions, please. You can drop suggestions on what I can do to my hair. I was saying that I have a major event on Sunday, the 15th of December. Can you still hear me, please? Can you still hear me? Oh, great. Thank you, David. So I was saying that I have a major event on 15th of December and I'll be going live. I'll be streaming live from the venue. It's going to be massive. It's going to be a huge one. Yeah, I don't want to spill the beans, so yeah. Just join me live 12 noon on this channel, okay? Yeah. So we are 14 minutes into the video, so let me just tell you why I'm here. I don't know if I should say it's a rant video, but there's something that has been bothering me for some years now, and I'm sure that everybody who is going to see this video, somehow somebody has once hurt you. Somebody that you had confidence in, somebody that you trusted, maybe a family member. It may not be a family member, it may be an outsider, but somebody you have a good rapport with may have offended you. And yeah, I've been offended several times, and there are times when I've had to let go, I've had to forgive, even when you know that it's not every time that somebody offends you that the person will apologize. There are times when the person will not apologize, but you just have to let go. You just have to forgive. especially if you're a Christian, if you're a child of God. And yeah, we don't have a choice but to forgive, especially because our Heavenly Father, God, always forgives us. Are you saying you have never sinned? Are you saying you've never erred? But God always forgives us. And He doesn't count our wrongs, He doesn't count our sins. He cancels it, rules it out, and treats us, like His children, because He's a loving Father. And since we are trying to be like Him, it's important for us to also forgive people who trespass against us. Even the Lord's Prayer says, "And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us." So I see someone else has joined. Please do well to comment so that I'll see your name and I'll acknowledge you. Excuse me. So something happened to me some years ago, and I'm still struggling. I don't know how. I don't know. Okay, let me start from the beginning. This was after um after my experience in the academic sector. There was a time in my life, those who are my friends on Facebook, those who are my followers on Facebook, and most likely Instagram, those who are subscribers on my blog, Storyteller's blog, they would know this story about me being once an educator. I'm still an educator. So yeah, when I was in the educational sector, I was working with a school, and after I left the school, I met someone. So as at the time I left the school, that one is story for another day. Maybe I'll do that one, another live session where I'll talk about my experience with the school. But that's not the focus for today. After I left the school, there were a lot of issues that made me leave the school. I had to resign and leave because the tail end of my stay in the school was horrible. It wasn't a good experience. Now, I'm not saying that I regret my experience in the school. I had a very, very enlightening, educating, and informing period while I was in the school. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. It helped me to grow, it helped me to know more. It helped me to I experienced a level of growth that I hadn't experienced before then. I got to know people, I got to meet people, I got to understand what it also helped my parenting, because yeah, at that time I had a child, I had a son. I have two kids for those who are seeing my face for the first time. At that time, my son was of the age of the children I was teaching in the school. And so it also helped me to understand how to pass information across to children of that age. And after my experience in the school, after I left the school, I was out of job because I just had to leave. I was in a very horrible place mentally when I left the school. And so I needed time, to bounce back. I left the school in May 2019. I left school in May 2019, and it was I took some time. Took I wasn't eager to get another job immediately. No, I wanted to I wanted to get myself first, because it didn't make sense that I was not in a good place and I would now go and get another job with that kind of mental state. Not carry a depressed and emotionally battered, mentally shattered person to go and go to another workplace. It wouldn't have made sense. Yeah. So I took some time off. I think about 2 or 3 months after my experience with the school. Okay, I see more people have joined. Please, if you're just joining, you're welcome. Please just drop a comment so that I'll know that you can hear me. know that you were here. Just I'll see your name, I'll acknowledge you. Basically, that's the routine here. So after I left the school, I took some time. My CV wasn't even in order. I had to update my CV. I had to, revamp my CV before I started applying for jobs. So after I left in May, I left like the first week of May. Then June, I was still trying to get myself, find my feet, balance myself mentally. July, I think I literally started actively applying by the end of July, August, and yeah. So yes, I think that was the window when somebody reached out to me. A very close person reached out to me, and she gave me a contact of somebody who wanted to start up a school. So basically, I'm not going to mention the person's name. This guy had he had a foundation, and he wanted to start up a school, you know. And so he got my contact from a person who was close to me, and he invited me for a meeting. I got to his place, to his foundation. Nice, cool place, and we got talking. I shared some of my experience with him. He said that I was exactly what he was looking for. That he wanted to begin a school. So he had a foundation that focused on widows and children, and they took them off the streets, especially people who ran away from abusive relationships, abusive homes, people who had been exposed to domestic violence and all of that. And so they took them off the streets, but he also found out that some of these women ran away with babies, that they just had babies. They had young children that they had to live with. And they had a shelter where these people were placed. And so it was a struggle because of relocating them. Maybe everything was happening in Lagos. So you see a woman who is living an abusive marriage with her child or her children, and then they stay in the shelter. After a while, as they're finding their feet, these children cannot return to their homes, or these people cannot return to their homes. They cannot return to their schools. So this was the idea. He had decided to start up a school, starting from maybe, a daycare. And so he wanted to know what it entailed to set up a school. Now, seeing that I was an educator, and I'd worked in the educational sector, I'd worked in a school, I rose to the position of a member of management, and so I knew everything that was entailed to set up a school, to have a thriving daycare, from the crèche class, kindergarten, nursery, and all of that, at least for starters. Most times you don't just start from having primary six, you start from the foundation, because that is where you build, that is where you set up. This is the pillar, that determines what the school is going to be like. So the daycare is usually set up first. So so we spoke and all of that, and then um, I was I was enthusiastic. I was, very, very excited to be a part of something beautiful, something huge. He showed me where he wanted to set, because they had a building where they had rooms. They had, I think it was a one story, it was 2 story. I think it was a 1 story building. They had the accommodation, the shelter was upstairs. The ground floor was where they had set up for the, where they were planning to set up the school. If we wanted to start with the daycare, it would be on the ground floor. And so, yeah, took me around. Looked at the place. I advised him on what how to, set it up and all of that, that was where I made a mistake. So basically, I was being an educational consultant to him, and I didn't discuss the figures. I didn't discuss what I was going to charge. I didn't discuss the financial implication. And this is where some of us young people make mistake. When you have conversations, business conversations with people on how to build their business, how to grow their brand, how to do this, how to do that from the onset, you need to specify, is this going to be a free service or is it going to be a paid service? If it is going to be a free service, fine. If it is going to be a paid service, what are you charging? What is it going to cost for you to share? Because you see, nowadays, what you have in your head is money. You can exchange it for money. Yes, there are people, all these content creators, and all these kid makers, is it not their knowledge that they are selling and they're making money? And you see somebody comes to watch their video, like their video, comment, and the app they are using, whether YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, monetizes it and pays them. So it is your money, it is your brain, it is your what you have in your head that you're using to make money. you know Gone are the days where you just stay and start giving people unsolicited advice. Even when the advice is solicited, you just start giving advice without knowing what is going to that you can benefit from it, that you can earn a living from it. So that was where I made the mistake. But the agreement I had with him was that I would help in the setting of process, and I was going to be the administrator. So I went to market. I went on a market survey to find out what it will cost to. I just remember that I still have the pictures. I still have screenshots of the bills of all of this. I still have them saved on my Google Drive. I just realized that, and maybe I don't know what I'll do to it. I've been wanting to delete it. I think I should delete it because it's been years, number one. Number two, I'm sure those prices are not obtainable again. Or maybe I shouldn't delete it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I delete it? But they are very detailed. I went on a market research. I wrote out um, what we needed to set up the school, from the equipment, the tools, instructional materials, toys, name it. Everything you can think about that is needed to set up. Hi, can you still hear me? I don't know. I think a call was coming. Okay, can we still hear me? So please, can you still hear me? I think the network was glitching. So so I did everything. I did all the research, found out the prices of everything, what it will cost, what it will. I even went as far as making inquiries for tables, chairs. When I say everything, when I say equipment, when I say tools, when I say everything that the facility would need, I did, and I submitted to this man. I gave him all the information. I even started marketing. We made flyers. He had my phone number on the flyers, and we, you know, we were looking at setting it up so that by September of that year, the daycare would kick off. So this was around June, July, I think. Yeah. So we had like roughly 2 months to set it up. So we were after this time, he said okay, he would get back to me. Now I'll do another video and give the part two of what actually why I still feel hot, because I feel that this man used me, and he also used my husband's head too. Yeah. So I shared all this detail with him. He went through it. We were able to cost everything, and he said, okay, when it's time to go to the market, he will get back to me. So I left, and I waited one week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I chatted him up, what's up? He said, okay, he traveled and this, that, blah, 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 one excuse or the other. Before you know anything, somehow, after like 3 weeks, 1 month, he was no longer taking my call. I was wondering. And then I was actively looking for jobs and all of that. Then I think August, I relocated, not like I relocated, but I moved to another my sister's place to take a break and all of that. Yeah. Then that August I got a job, and I got a job with an interior design company, and yeah, that was just it. So I never heard from this guy. And the bottom line now is that all the promises, everything, I just felt like he used me to get the information he wanted and set up his school, and he just didn't get back to me. And this guy is actually my friend on Facebook. Okay, now that I'm seeing this, I think I should contact him. Yes, I think I'll do that. I'll send him a DM. And so that means I'm going to do a follow-up of this video. Yeah, there's going to be a part 2. Let me just stop here. We're 32 minutes in. Let me just stop here for now. Don't forget, 15th December, Sunday, 12 noon. Meet me here. Okay? Something is about to happen. It's going to be huge, it's going to be massive. So if you watch this video, tell me where you think I didn't get it right. What do you think I did wrong? And tell me if you think I am wrong for holding a grudge against this guy. And if you think that no, I shouldn't be holding a grudge against him, there's nothing there, I did that, it's all my fault. So yeah, I'll come to the part 2 where I'm going to share how this guy also messed with my husband. And if you've watched up to this point, that means you're actually enjoying my content. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to watch my other videos, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Yes, I've hit the 1000 markup for monetization, but my watch time is still very low. So please do me a favor this holiday, this festive season, binge on my videos. I have very insightful, interesting, educating, entertaining content. So please watch my videos so that my views can increase, my watch time can increase, and I can be getting small 10 naira, 10 kobo from YouTube. Okay, so thank you for being here. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. What's that in this? How then did one? I don't know. Bye.